Yeah, so now that you guys know, the time I got to record one video is 5 minutes. So because the time was against me, I need to come and make continuation of that video. So after we learn how to draw our support resistance and we know how to, find our entry line, which is this, and we have our trend line in place to know the trend, we got the support resistance, the low and the high. We got the 200 support resistance, the high and the low. Okay. Then, and then we know that, okay, we're waiting. We've seen the price have made a touch, two touch on the low here. It's gone up. It makes like two touch on the high here. Then we are expecting a new low to be created. Then we have our own yellow line, right? We are expecting the price to come around our yellow line. Okay, that's what we're expecting. Now, how do we now enter it? There are different ways to enter it. Okay, you can get alert system to put alert on this type of trend line. That is one which will alert you when the price ever get there. That is one. Number two is when you get some kind of arrow that looks like this, that can inform you that this is my own arrow, that can inform you that, okay, it's time to get in. I said, okay, 15 crossing, because we have the 200 support resistance as our zone where we want to enter this trade. Let me say 200. I want to try that first. Okay. And we're going to allow every alert and everything, we're going to turn it on. Okay. Every alert, we're going to turn it on. Okay, because this will be alerting us on our phone. Also, our phone, if it's ever connected to the MT4, even the email alert must be on. So anywhere we are, it will send that alert to our phone, and we will know that is the time to do what we want to do. Now push it on. Now see. Now take a look at something. We do avoid this because the price didn't get to the low. Okay, until we see a new low before we follow this buy arrow. When we see a new low, okay, then we wait for the next buy arrow. You got to see a new low. It's either price came down to this yellow line, or this support resistance 200 move up to show you a new low has been detected. Then you can then wait for the next buy arrow. You use it to buy and ride along the trend. See, when you get from the low of the big 500 support resistance, and you wait for your buy arrow, see the big huge profit you made riding it to the top. It's same thing that is going to happen here, because where you see the price oscillating around a trend line, it's oscillation that happens around here too. That is why the oscillation was broken and a rally up came. This oscillation will be broken. Okay, we will have a massive push to the upside, and we will have this type of scenario with this arrow which will get in, and we will have this bullish move up. You got your entry arrow, which I've put the link under this video. If that is what you need, get it. And there's another one that is going to do you a good entry, which is called the FX Shark. It's Shark. I put the name under the video, Shark. Get it. You can use any of them. You can use this arrow, or you can use the Shark itself. They do the same job. They do the same job. All they do is giving you entry and exit. Okay, so they do the same job. So this is everything you need to know about how to draw your trend lines along support resistance with the arrow, entry and exit arrow. So, and you need to get the Forex Trendy, because with the Forex Trendy, you can see the chart itself, the trend, it's going.